First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. So if you're ever wondering what Raven means, Raven is a tablecloth. The Raven Cinema 2.0 is a tablecloth that we got on eBay. Not eBay, Amazon. So um, started off to be a tablecloth for my kitchen table set in the back. When in the kitchen, I wanted to get a gray one. I actually ended up with the white one, but I wanted to get a gray one. So anyway, as I said before, when we do our demonstrations, we have to test our products really quick. I'm gonna get this out of the way real quick, but I just missed something I had to put up here. You have to see. So anyway, at the tablecloth, I'm looking at, I'm thinking like, I wonder how close this would come to matching a gray screen paint product, because we do them all the time against black screens. We have black fabric downstairs, all kinds of black material, because at the end of the day, like I said, a customer, a company can easily say, well, hey, look, what's the point of me buying your product? I can just get a black sheet or black mesh or whatever and do the same thing your product can do. And this is the reason why we do these test demonstrations showing that you can't do this, our product is different. So anyway, as I'm looking at this tablecloth, I'm thinking, Crow has never, even Partey, they have never put their products next to a tablecloth. What is the difference? So I went downstairs, draped it over a piece of board, put their products up there, and lo and behold, it matched perfectly. Too well. And I mean too well. It matched perfectly. I'm talking about we did color patterns, we did star fields, we did white levels. It matched perfectly in every level. Mine, this was a tablecloth, which was a completely little different off shade, but it matched perfectly. So after doing that, I actually went down and actually pinned it down to a frame to tighten it up to see how well it fit. Man, it stretched tightly to the frame with no problem. And I did a little more research on this tablecloth I bought. Water resistant, which you can take it outside. I sprayed it with the hose. Water flows right off of it so people can take it outside. And at the end of the day, pretty much instead of customers paying 80 bucks or $89, I don't know which price you hit, it depends on which website, it does the exact same thing. And a couple of days ago, or yesterday, I was like, I wonder how this would match up to the lighter certified screens. And lo and behold, yeah, it matched very well to the cinema gray, more to the cinema gray. The cinema gray 5D, it was clicking in and out, but like I said, it's a bit of a darker screen. So cinema gray had some little bit edge on it. Seymour AV 1.3, only reason why Seymour AV 3 came off a little weird because, like I said, it's a silver screen. It produces a higher white level and therefore couldn't click the colors with it. But still, toe and toe was matching those screens. At 13 feet away, you really couldn't tell the difference at the end of the day unless you were sitting up on top of the screen. So basically, that tablecloth did extremely good for something for $21. Then I usually have it on the floor, but I took it off and I put it over top of my 126, and it's a pretty good size screen. I mean, it's a really, really good size screen. I mean, can it match anything we have over here? Oh, heck no. Everything we have on here was slaughtered with no problem. I already showed you that demonstration. I was throwing it against the screen. You can blend into it, and it doesn't pick up. Our screen picks up a higher white level than the black levels on it. But other than that, if you're going out and you're buying a basic screen paint and you're going to be in the dark anyway or ambient controlled environment, it's fantastic. It's 21 bucks. So anyway, I also tested it on ultra short throw. We used a $60 ultra short throw. It blended perfectly. No problems at all. Not even on the angle gain, nothing. So we call the screen Raven. We were going to call it when we first got it was Crow, but I thought it'd be a little disrespectful if we did it that way because, sorry about the people just getting up. We thought that'd be disrespectful if we did it that way. So we called it Raven Cinema Screens 2.0. It was a joke nickname we gave to it. Apparently, this guy took the tag and put it on his eBay account. I'm not going to go into all that, but put it on the eBay account, claiming he stole a label. Go ahead. I mean, a label represents a product that out scammers for not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So anyway, long story short, I'm looking at this email, and I noticed that he puts, this is how we know it's Crow, because we didn't give the Raven wasn't toward Partey. The only two people that we have issues with when it comes to screen paints, and that can't back their products, would be Partey and Crow. Now, this is how we know it comes from Crow. Crow is the only one who took the Raven symbol and put it on his eBay account. And then after we sent him an email laughing at him, telling him, hey, buddy boy, that label you're using is a joke label. I'm trying to explain to him. So we're gonna get to this real quick because I got a lot of work to do today. But I'm gonna show you this real quick. So we're gonna go over here to my account. And I'll show you, like, we basically trying to explain to this individual, you put a joke label on your eBay listing. Because I don't like to talk about something unless I can back it up. You know how it works for me. I don't like to talk about things unless I can back it up 100%. So you know me, if I come on here and I'm talking about something, I have videos, emails, documents on it, everything. They don't have any documents on me because they don't have anything on me at all, period. But I can show them emails that go back way back. So let me show you in this conversation. We explained, I'm not going to show you the video because I got a lot to do, but I'm going to show you the title of the video. And I'll put it below. We explained to him that the label was a joke. He takes the label, puts his name on it, which we were going to do at first, but I said, nah, to be disrespectful, don't do that. Just put Raven on instead. He takes the Raven off, put Crows on it. This is even better. And we made a copy of it. I got it right here in my folder, right there. But the Raven represents the scammer, because that means that anybody can do the same thing with a tablecloth at the end of the day. That's why I got the 121. So here we go, right there. I just sat there and said, this is a joke. It's a joke label. He takes the label, and that's why I said it's not from Partey. The minute he mentioned Raven in the email, we automatically know. It's just certain things, Jamie, certain things that you do that you think that no one else can see, but everybody can see it. There's certain keywords, how you write things, how you misspell things. You have a bit of a signature, how you do things, how we know. We don't even have to ping your address to figure out who it's coming from. We know automatically right from the door by how you basically write, how you say things, how you word things, your grammar, all that stuff, or telltales who you are. It's like poker, you know, you got to wear dark sunglasses because people have telltales that let them people know whether they have a good hand or a bad hand. You're like that. And you know that in business. If you've been in business long enough, you can sit at a business meeting and it's like being at a poker game. You have to read someone's telltale. If they're bluffing, if they're serious, you have to be the tellers at the table before contracts are even. So you have to be able to read your opponent before he can read you. You have to know exactly what's going on at that table. You don't know anything about this because you have never ran a real business before. You've never been in business with CEOs and investors. You never had that opportunity. But I've been in that situation, so I know exactly how to handle that. And the same skills I've learned down through time from experience, I can use them in my everyday life, or I can use them right now as I'm reading through your emails. We know it's you. Because first of all, we've never actually used this with Partey. Never. This challenge was directed towards you. Now, we said he could do it if he wanted to, but we mainly directed it towards you. And the reason why, when you put the word Raven into the address, we know it came from you. Now, usually when your customers come in, they have a different telltale. Customers come in, they'll send us video links like, look at Jamie did, and look at so-and-so, and look at that, because they're trying to back your product. The same way they act when they come into a live stream. But they don't do that anymore now due to the fact that you can't back your products up, and it kind of makes them look bad because you can't back your products up. So this is where he took the label and put his name Crow next to it. And he put it on his eBay listing.
Let me tell you something, you Crow, and get upset all you want. At the end of the day, he's got to back the product.
You put it on your eBay listing. And then when we told you it was a joke label involving your product being a scam, he takes it off and puts his eBay listing back to where it is. You think nobody? I got recordings of all the dumb stuff that this guy does. We have recordings on this. So we're laughing at him. They're laughing at him in the forum side. He knows the joke label, right? He'll figure it out. I just sent him an email. I just sent him a YouTube video. We did a YouTube video explaining to him it's a joke label. But you do even more, even better. You take the same label that we didn't want to put your name on to because we're trying to be respectful, and you put your name to it. Which now I have redone it for myself. It's my label. And we have it right here. This is what he changed it over to. So since you put your name on it, you really can't get upset. And we have the video showing you changed it over to your name. I even have one where you basically said that your entire new product line was going to bear that label. Then all of a sudden you pull it off. Told you it was a joke at the end of the day. So this is the kind of stuff that he does that we know at the end of the day, this is Crow. So let me show you the label. So this is the label right here. Ours says Raven, which is the original one. He goes and changes it over and puts his name on it. So we take it and we docker it and we hook it up. Projection screen, tablecloth 4K, Crow Cinema 2.0. Now you notice you don't see this little white area because he blotted out this white area right here, and this wasn't here to begin with. That is the first one. This is the original one. That's the one Crow did. See how you got the blots around? He smoothed all that out, and he tried to white out this right here. You're not good at basically doing any of this at all, period. And this is the original one. That's the original one. So you want to took the original one, you remove this, you put Crow here, and you call yourself using it as this is going to be my new product line, so and so and so. Well, go ahead and take it because you know what that symbol stands for. It stands for a scammer. That's what it stands for. So you took a scammer label and stuck it on your product and used it on your eBay account. If he says, hey, I never did it, well, we got the video right there showing you did it. So that was the original, which we did. It was a joke label at the end of the day. It was nothing serious, a joke. And you took a joke that represents your product matching a tablecloth called Raven and stuck it on your eBay account. There's yours, changing it over, and there's us keeping it, which means now you can't get that back. This is going to be on the, when we start developing the Raven screens and promoting them, your name's going to be attached to it because you put it up there. Oh, well, next time learn to keep your hands off of stuff at the end of the day. And he can sit there and get mad and get angry and say, hey, that's not fair. You put your name up there. No one told you to touch it at the end of the day. That's you doing your own dirty stuff. So right here, let me see. Well, I explained to him crystal clear. I say to you, in a conversation, the label is a joke. Let me go back here and pause a little bit there. Backed up too fast. Here we go. The label is a joke, and it's actually a tablecloth, not a real screen, but matches your screen paint, mixes laugh out loud. I sat there and told him that. And you take the same label and you stick it on your eBay listing. After we tell you it's a joke label. And it's a label that represents you being a scammer at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, you still have not matched your product to a tablecloth. And you still haven't done it. So at the end of the day, why would your customers go out and spend the money for your product if they can get a simple $21 tablecloth? And mind you, do the exact same thing Elite Screen did too, because we did four certifieds. It actually matches Simigrate much better. Joke label. We told you that. Being your hands being so sticky, want to take people's stuff. Yeah, we did that. That was a good setup for you. Went there and snatched that label at the end of the day and didn't realize that label was connected to a joke. So I went in on a live stream and I edited it right there in the live stream. Did the whole entire editing on your label. All we did was just keep the name. We just cleaned it up a little bit because you had all this white right here and this was looking all weird. So we changed it, edited, did the whole thing. So I'm gonna put this at the bottom because I can't go all into this right now. Let me see where we got this at. I'll put this at the bottom for you guys to see it. And still, at the end of the day, you still have, I guarantee you the reason why he's ranting like this is because he hasn't done any of the test demonstrations, which we gave him. He didn't do any of the challenges as we asked him to do. I guarantee he hasn't done it. And I'm not even going to check your account. You know why? I'm not wasting my time. Why would I waste my time going over and checking your account at the end of the day when we know you didn't do the demonstration? If you did, I would have gotten an email from you saying, hey, look, in your face, I did the test, I passed, blah, 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 blah. I have proof that my product is not so and so and so. I would have gotten that from you, but I didn't get that from you. So we already know from the door. I got a bunch of crazy emails from you. Let me see where we got this at. Here we go. So if your product did exactly as you claimed it did, we would have gotten a slew of emails. I would have gotten emails from all your customers and all that. They all would have been here hitting our account over and over and over again, saying, hey, look, this is the email. This is the demonstration he just did today. He was able to back the products up. I didn't get anything at all. That's another reason why we know at the end of the day that you didn't do the demonstration, is because your customers, your loyal fans, would have basically sent us a ton of emails saying, hey, look, he passed, so and so and so. I would have saw it. I would have saw it, but there's nothing there, so you didn't do it. It's right here for you guys. So that's how we know. If you had passed it, we wouldn't have got emails like that. Like I said, we've gotten a bunch of emails from your customers saying, look, here's the video. He passed it. His screen doesn't match the tablecloth. We'd have got that. I didn't get that in my account. All I got was a bunch of angry emails from you showing that you can't back your product at the end of the day. And it's hurting you pretty bad. And I know it's hurting you. It's a $21 tablecloth. Now, for those of you who wonder where to get the tablecloth from, I'll post it below right here so you can get it for yourself. It's not my problem if you lose some money. That's your problem at the end of the day. You got to back your product. I can beat a tablecloth. I can beat 3 of them at the same time with no problem. You can't pass one. So if you did, like I said, me being in business for a long time, me being able to read people, if you were able to beat that, if you did that demonstration, number one, you'd have done that a long time ago. The fact that even if it took you this long to figure it out, and even if you did beat it, I would have got a bunch of emails in there from your customers throwing it in my face. That's just basic common sense. The minute you prove somebody's wrong, you know how people be checking football stats and you be arguing with somebody all day long. You be at the sports bar and you know you're right. You know you're 100% right. And what you're looking for, Google don't have it in their database. You got to find it someplace else and they rub in your face. And the minute you find out, what's the first thing you do? Oh my goodness. You can be sitting there going through stats. You will rise up out of that bed without bending your kneecaps. That halo will pop over top of your head. The room will get all bright and everything because you found that you was right the entire time. You knew you was right. What's the first thing you do? You're waiting at the bar. It's freaking the bar not even opened up. You're sitting out there in your car waiting for that joker to come in so you can rub it in his face. And the minute you walk in, you go, yeah, in your face, in your face. Here's the status right. And you do your little dance, got your little robot dance going on, your Michael Jackson slide across the floor, all that. Everybody does that. Everybody does that when you find something and you know you were right about it. And that's the first way you would celebrate. It's human behavior. And the fact you didn't display that human behavior, you displayed the human behavior when people are outed and can't back themselves. And the only way they can react is doing what you just did. That's how I know. Just human behavior. So we can get the tablecloth at, because at the end of my video demonstrations I have to do today, I'm going to do the same demonstration for your customers, I'm going to take that screen. I think a bigger impact we got out of that when we stretched it across that 126-inch screen, when they saw the size screen they could get, when they saw the screens were blending into it, that's what is hurting your business at the end of the day. And we're giving you these challenges. So I'm going to give you one today, point blank. When I get done my work today, when I'm done doing what I need to do, I'm going to give you a challenge at the end of the day. It's going to be point blank. Today, tablecloth challenge. See how far you, because at the end of the day, your customers need to know if they're going to save their money or not. We can do that all day against our product. It's not a problem. I can back it up for my customers all day. Heck, I can back up 18 certified projection screens for my customers all day. You can't do that. If I give you an 18 screen certified to do today, the first excuse you'll have is, well, I don't have the product. You should have had the product. If you call yourself having a business and really testing your product out, you should have, as long as you've been doing this, you should have what I have over here. You should have as many projectors as I have over here, as many screens as I have over here. Why don't you have that at the end of the day? The reason why you don't have that is because you're used to testing your product on one comfortable projector. You did that when you got the the Optima 4K. All these are high-end projectors I watched in your demonstrations that you will use that same projector over and over and over again. We do swap outs. I got 3 projectors running all at the same time. I got one that's a $60 one, one's $270, and I got another one $270. Go upstairs, got 2 projectors running at the same time. We got one in the next room, one in the kitchen. Go upstairs, we got 2 projectors in here. I got 1 projector in the back room. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? I don't have to depend on one projector. My projector in my main room has been swapped out so many times, it's not even funny. I went from Christie's, I went from a Sony VPL FH30, I went from a 600 by 800 720p ViewSonic projector in there. I've swapped my machines out constantly all the time. My projectors on the floor in the next room have been swapped out. My screen in the next room is at 148 inches. It is way, way bigger than the screen you have in your living room. I guess the living room. My projector cost $300. My screen's bigger than yours. My screen on my ceiling is 150 inches. It's bigger than yours. And I sit there and got two 720p projectors, no 4K, no 1080p, and I can show images off that screen on any angle with the ceiling light on, hitting the screen and at the same time in perfect sync. And you got to be in the dark to display a video on a $3,000 projector. Your projector sits closer than my projectors. Yeah, come on now, you got it. That just right there screams that you're just using that projector as a crutch at the end of the day. Let me see. I need that. I need the whatchamacallit. I need the. That's right. I need the whatchamacallit link for. No, something else we're working on. I need the link for the. We got to put another one in. Yeah. This is me studying filter wood system principal components and problems. Steam boiler. I'm studying hydroelectric energy. That's my research for today. Actually, I'm building a small unit. All right, let's go in here and let's grab this tablecloth that you guys don't need. And today you need to back it up. You need to back up the tablecloth. And once we pump in on AVS forms, some people on AVS forms, I'm gonna say you're gonna be doing the same thing. They're gonna run out there and get that tablecloth. And then what you need to do is you need to back your products at the end of the day and show your products don't match a tablecloth. That's it. And gray screen paint mixes. You said we don't have the Cinemax, right? Then guess what? Show me we don't have it. Prove me to be a fake. You can't even do that because you can't back your own products. Look at this right here. How are you supposed to be the best of the best and you can't even back your products on a tablecloth? That's not good. That is not a good sign at the end of the day. And we bought 3 more. We bought 1 of them for the test. I bought 2 more for my screens to test against my own screens. First, my gray one. Because I ordered a gray one. I'm wondering what I said. I'm going to go back and reorder my gray again because something's wrong. I ordered a gray one. I'm trying to figure out where the heck is my gray at. All right, I need to be in video management because I need to get cracking. I'm losing time here on this. I got things to do today. Let me see. I'm trying to get the tablecloth. All right, here we go. Let me see. Now, I showed you. See this, Jamie? These are all our tests right here. See all these tests right here? These are some of our tests. This is a small amount of my tests. Not counting testings I'm doing today. These are the tests we did against our product versus our black technology. Tablecloths, black paint, even made products that go against our own products right there. We got tests on gunmetals. We got tests on screens that go back from 7s. And you can't do one test on a tablecloth. You can't do one test on black and white paint. Simple. Today, when I get done, I'm going to give you another test demonstration to prove yourself. Meters flat on the floor again. Fully lit environment. Because now you can't stick your meters up in little corners anymore. You can't have them up on shelves. You can't have them in the direct line of the window light, disrupting your. You can't do any of that. They got to lay flat on the ground. It's a little hard to do, ain't it? It's very hard to do. You're going to have a ton of ambient light in the environment or an extremely high powered lamp in that environment in your ceiling to do that. You just realize that's going to be an impossible task for you to do. You're really going to light the area up. And because we asked for that, it's because to have that much light in the environment, your screens are going to do too well. They're going to fade out like crazy, and you probably already witnessed it. I guarantee the half the stuff we ask people to do, they've already done it behind closed doors. That's why they're ticked. But this is going to out you if your product works or not. Can't talk trash anymore. That's done and over with. 2022, that's done. You're going to be out at all 2022. You go to court in April, yeah, you're done. You're done. And Partey watching this needs to back down. Oh, he can't back down. He's being sued anyway for that whole picture incident. So, yeah, you're going to be outed. No more of that fake nonsense. We're calling you out. No more doing those fake demonstrations. You got meters sitting against the wall. That one you had the meter sitting right there on top of the table. Come on, man. Your projector is clearly hitting the meter. And then on top, you got lights around it. Why are the lights even there? The lights are in none of your video demonstrations, but they just happen to be in that particular demonstration where a meter is present. No. We ain't having none of that. Lay it on the floor. We don't want it near windows. We don't want it near doors. Lay it on the floor because we know that you're going to have to produce a ton of light in that environment for that meter to come up to maxed out. That's why we ask for him on the floor. You can't get around that. That's why he's ticked off. That's why he's angry. And if you want, you know what? If you want, I'm going to add in all this. This is the Raven. I'm going to add in all our test demonstrations. Everything we asked him to do, we did it to our own screens. You're afraid of one tablecloth. I go and I buy tablecloths. I buy material to throw against my screens. There you go. Put this right in here. He's always crying about something. He's always crying about something. Good gracious, just back it up and stop crying. That's why when I told you, he sends us emails. When things get really bad for him, that's when emails start coming through. That's how we know things are getting bad for him. Because if you could back it up, we would automatically have links in there talking about, yeah, I backed it up, shut it up, so and so and so. Even your own customers, I'm pretty sure, did the test themselves. I'm pretty sure. Because if they did, and one of them could shut me up, they would come and go, oh yeah, we shut them up. Here it is right here. I bought the tablecloth. Didn't even match. We ain't got one. Not one. We even had one since last year. That's not good. So at the end of the day, a $21 tablecloth, about a little over 120-inch screen, can do the exact same thing your product can do, but it's cheaper. Does it stretch over the frame? Perfectly. We got a couple of them stretch over the frame. Flat as can be. They're wrinkle-free. As a matter of fact, I'm buying another one for myself today. I need a gray one to test against my screen. Not yours. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, I guess I will put it against your screen anyway. But anyway, I bought it for me, for my collection, because I have a collection. As a matter of fact, I'm planning how big that screen was. We're going to build them that big for the 250s we're putting outside, because there's no way in the world we can take one of those sample sheets and throw it up against a 250-inch screen. It's too small, so we need a bigger sample sheet to do it. But you, on the other hand, you're afraid to do it. Now, when the day is done, and I've done all my testing, everything I had to do for the day, I'm going to give you another challenge. I'm going to give you a tablecloth challenge again. And I'm going to explain to you the same thing, but this time, this one's going to be a little different. We're going to do a simple black and white paint mixture using your YouTube video only. Not Digital and Crystal Screen Paint, not the fellow who went on YouTube and displayed his screen paint mixtures, nothing. We're going to simple black and white. And this is what we want to put against your product. And your customers are more than welcome to do it. It's simple and plain. Bare silver screen, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is how many tablespoons we want per unit. So one of them, you're going to put 2 tablespoons of black paint. One you're going to put 3, one you're going to put 4, and one you're going to put 5. You're going to make each one of these live on camera. You're going to mark them, each one's which one, and you're going to put those against your products to show that none of these match your product at the end of the day. This is a demonstration that was used off your tutorial video of you showing you making a black and white screen paint product. Now, in that demonstration, you put 2 tablespoons of black paint into white paint. This is what we're using. Your tutorial video only. I'm going to mark it. Crow's tutorial video versus Crow's products now. And you show us there's a difference at the end of the day. Now, if he avoids this demonstration and we get more slew of emails, I'll show you the slew of emails that we get from him. Simple and plain. You don't have to make digital wine. You don't have to make the customers who pose dates. None of them. Simple, plain, to the point. Your demonstration only with you on it. Show us there's a difference between the product you had there that you were giving away for free versus the product that you're selling to your customers. And I guarantee it matches majority of its paints. The darker ones, no. The darker ones, you got to do reversals on. We're not going to get into that because I think it's a bit complicated. Well, it's not complicated. It's just basically just change up the base. That's all. Instead of the base being white, it's black. So you're putting in 6 tablespoons of white. You put 6 tablespoons of black. You put 6 tablespoons of white. And that's all. It's a reversal. But that's what we're going to do for you. All right. And if he doesn't do it at the end of the day, people, well, then that's another red flag on top of the mountain of many, many other red flags. Now, for those who want to sit there and say, oh, Mr. Bird, have you done it? Yeah, we did it already. Last year, we've been done it already. Been there, done it. I'll post my video. I have it right there. I made 4 different versions of black paint. We did one with 1 tablespoon, one with 2 tablespoons, because you can't make it too much white paint in it, because then it becomes gray and it becomes that kind of dark gray version. You want to say in the black level as much as possible. We made 4 of them. Painted all 4 of them on 4 pieces of post office boxes and stuck them against our screens downstairs. So if I did it already, what are you waiting for? What's the hold up? I'll put my demonstration at the bottom. No problem. So let me see if we got everything here for you guys. Okay, right there. Right there. And as a matter of fact, hold on. I don't like to talk and not back it up. We all know how it works. Let me go find my video and put up there too. So we have it right here. Is it in? It should be in this list, but we're on a category mine, so it stands out. Because I back it up. I'm not one to talk trash and not back it up. I'm the one in the car waiting for you to get into the bar so I can go in your face. That's me. I'm that person. The one that's doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk across the floor and doing the pop rock. And on the floor, that would be me, and right there. Because I'll be the one that jump on the library. If I can't find it on Google, I would jump in the library and go into the archives. I will find it. If I'm right, I'm right. Now, if I'm wrong, I have to come back and have to admit, okay, I was wrong. So. I'm not going to argue with you. I was wrong. What am I going to argue about? I was wrong at the end of the day. But if I was right, oh, yeah. I'm going to be out there practicing. I'm going to be practicing my pop moves and everything. They'll do a break dance. I might spin around the middle floor of my head. Yeah, I'm going to have a ball in there. I might even bring clowns and a balloon in on that one. But yeah. Okay, let me save this right here. So we got this. Let me go back and find my video right here. How much time are we wasting here? Wasting time. We got things to do. I got a new gamer pen. We got new ingredients downstairs to start building the new stuff. I got stuff to do. Let me see. Video. This is videos, right? And videos? Yeah, some of it is in right here. Can't back your product, man. Stop crying. I can't stand people cry about every little thing. Back it up. We got plenty. We've been giving you tasks to do since last year. Come on. And you're still crying. What's the problem? Oh, your product matches black and white paint. That's what it does. Let me see where we're going to find this video at. I need to go to, come on, it's account bullets right here. That's how we knew it came from him. It had Raven in the email. Look what he wrote in the email. That's how we knew it was him from the end of the day. Look what he wrote in the email. Of course we know it's Crow. We didn't send this to Partey. We asked Partey to do it. That's the last we ever asked him. We asked him about 2 or 3 times. But we particularly pointed this towards you because we don't have Partey's product down here to match against. We had your product down here to match against. Partey canceled all his orders. So we couldn't get his product down. He canceled the samples. He canceled 3 of the newer screen paints, 1 of the older screen paints. He canceled all his orders. But you, on the other hand, we have your products down here at the end of the day. So we were able to match your products against the product. And here, right here, look at this. Does he put down Raven? We know it's you at the end of the day. We know it's you. Why would anybody else put Raven down there besides a person who was challenged against the screen named Raven at the end of the day? We know it's you. Gave up that information quick. You do little things in your emails that we know it comes from you. That's how we know. Boy, you're mad. And then look how mad he is. He is really angry. He is very, very upset. But this is how he reacts. This is how Crow reacts. And he's supposed to be a professional. This is a guy at the end of the day, like I said, we don't send emails to him like this. I don't carry on like this. I'm an adult. Why in the world would I waste my time to call you all these nasty names at the end of the day? Number one, I'm a Christian. I'm not going to send you stuff like this to begin with. But this to show you this is the kind of person he is. He smiles on camera and he pretends to be this so-and-so person. At the end of the day, this is how he carries on. Yep. This is how Crow carries on. And these are like I said, at the end of the day, this is what he does. Look at this. I pull your accounts up right now. I got your account and I got Partey's account. This shows you how far you're afraid of us. These are the multiple cancel orders that we've received from Crow. These are all refunds. Refunds. This is how he acts. Now, this is the person you're dealing with. This and that. He can't back his products up. Like I said, we got stuff on him. He can't back his product up. This is how he carries himself. Right here. Even in his intro, where he told us we could buy whatever we wanted. He couldn't even honor that at the end of the day. Sent us this before we got the slew of cancellations. Comes into the channel, starts talking about, hey, you can buy whatever you want. He's a professional. Professionals don't say the nasty things that you say at the end of the day. That's not a professional. We go to buy your product, and this is how you act. This is how you carry yourself. You cannot send an email without insulting someone. at the end of the day. For the first time in your life, be a man. Not like you, I'm a professional. It's interesting how you call yourself a professional, but when we go to place the order, we got nothing but cancellations from you, back to back to back. Nothing but cancellations, refunds, money going back to our account, cancellations, refunds, money going back to our account, cancellations. He can't even back up his own product. That's why he can't back it. That's why he canceled the order, because he didn't want his product coming down, Chris. And the day he knew at the end of the day it was going to match a bed sheet in black paint. He knew it. At the end of the day, that's what was going to happen. He knew it. Where's the other one we got over here real quick? Did I put that one in already? We need to get, I need to get my demonstration. Yeah, we got stuff on your account where you basically telling us to suck a so and so. Just carrying on, man. And you're supposed to be a professional. Unbelievable how you carry yourself. And you're supposed to be a professional. You can't even back your own product. You cancel your products because you can't back them at the end of the day. Wall cancellations. That's them sitting on the wall. We had a wall cancellation. I pulled it down because my mother said you don't hold trophies over top your enemies' heads. So we pulled it down for that. But look at that. I got cancellations from Partey. You put money back to our account. Cancellations, man. Both of y'all just give us back our money. We give you money to basically test out your products, and the first thing y'all do is y'all cancel all your orders. There's an official email from Partey telling us to shut the blank up. And y'all are supposed to be, at the end of the day, y'all are supposed to be professionals. This is how you carry yourself, cursing people out. That's Partey's email telling us to shut the blank up. Talking like that. Oh, good, we use that in court against you too, buddy. You can't be sending people nasty stuff like that, man, at the end of the day. So will come back to bite you in the face. Got you over here scamming, sending people black paint instead of the real product. You scammed, tried to sell us black paint, and thought you was going to win, and lost. Lost your claim. Scamming people. You thought scammers don't win. That's where you try to scam us with black paint, and lost his claim in the process. Wanting to change his YouTube account to some MicroStrategy US nonsense. Just trying to hide. It's just stuff y'all do, man. We got so much evidence in you guys. There's another refund from Partey right there. Come on, y'all don't have anything like this on me. Yeah, you claim that I canceled orders. No, didn't cancel orders. You ain't got no cancel orders on me. I said show me documents. I still have not seen documents yet from Partey. Where's your documents at? We got cancellations on y'all. That's why we don't take y'all seriously. We have cancellations. We went out, we placed orders for your products, and y'all canceled every last one of them. Y'all fear us. We don't fear y'all. Partey pulled down his freaking marketplace in the middle of a live stream. Crow has deleted eBay accounts in the middle of live streams. Y'all do that stuff. You can't back your product at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, you fear a tablecloth. That's what you fear. We bought 3 of them. I'm about to buy one right now for my screen downstairs for testing. We bought 3 of them for ourselves. And you're afraid of one. The thing about it is they can't cheat. They can't do the cheating they like to do. They can't do the dark environments because we don't allow them to do it. They can't do any of that stuff. In the smoke and mirrors, they can't do it. And when you can't cheat, then at the end of the day, like I said, they don't want to do the challenges. They get upset. They get angry. They get frustrated. It is what it is. Now, you got a choice. Either you beat that tablecloth or that tablecloth beats you at the end of the day. Because I'm going to promote the daylights out of it. Look, there's a demonstration of me writing on my screen. Do you have any demonstrations of you writing on your screen with gray paint? 1 demonstration of you painting your screen gray Whatever product you got, and then painting on it with gray paint, showing the difference. You have one demonstration like that. No, you don't. Because you can't do that. It'll blend right into your screen. That's why. And in fact, I need to use this for my Facebook too. I'm going to copy this right here. I need this for the Facebook too. I'm going to put that up there too. Let me see. I want the actual. I need the actual video. I'm going to get the actual video. Let me paint it to that screen. I need that one. Now I'm gonna order me some gray paint today. I got your Cinemax downstairs, Crow. Yes, we do. We got it. You can't back it up. At the end of the day, where's your backup? You can sit there and say, oh, but that's his black paint. I can come right on there and say, no, it's not. I can write right into my screen. Do the same demonstration I just did over here. Oh, you can't do it, can you? Oh, because you don't have a product at the end of the day. You got a 100% Phantom. You can write into a Phantom with black paint. You can throw material, anything up, it won't match it. Do that demonstration. Do the same demonstration I just did. Back it up. You can't. All right, then. But I can do your product over here, and you can't even back your own stuff up. Now, we gave him a simple demonstration. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's all you got to do. It's simple. Bare silver screen and black paint. Put those ingredients in it, one by one. Post it. We want everything done live. Everything has to be done live. See? Did another one on your products. Simple and plain. That's all you got to do. And you can't even do it. I bet you doesn't do it. That's why I don't go in and wasting the time. Go check his account for what? He's not going to do it. We all know that. He's just going to go in there cry and whine about all this stuff. I don't know. We told you had that day, that one day to do the demonstration. You didn't show up online all day. I want to hit your account and refresh your account multiple times. And you still wasn't in there. Because you can't back it up. You know, if you came in, you had to do the test. That's why. And you're talking about business. Are you kidding me? That's what my table looks like. This is when I had to ship out every Saturday. Every Saturday, I post all my ship out dates. Now, since you told me, oh, we don't have a lot of orders on our table now because we ship out every day now. I got an account. I got a business account. I applied for a business. Post office man was showing me how to apply for a business account, the United States Postal Service. So now we don't have to have the orders stacking up anymore. I get orders out every day now. I do the whole click and ship thing, get them all out. I even got a scale coming in for certain packages we can't do with flat rate. So I've upped my game when it comes to shipping out to my customers to make sure that the packages get there on time. I even have advanced tracking where I can track your package anywhere it lands. So now we ship out packages every day. But you, on the other hand, you make the same stuff, same gray screen paints over and over and over and over on the same screen over and over and over again, or the same projector over and over and over again. Nothing changes with you. No, your product failed there. Your product failed. Your UV mix failed there. Come on, you don't show us nothing, man. Here we go. This parte screaming, telling us to shut the blank up. Y'all get frustrated. We don't send y'all stuff like that because there's nothing y'all do to frustrate us. At the end of the day, how? I can go downstairs right now. I can blow your product out right now with no problem. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the screen out of that full. I want to see how big a screen. I'm going to pull out that full 21-inch screen. And we're going to use that for now on to put against your products. Because at the end of the day, you should be to back your products out. And while y'all sitting there complaining, I'm outside doing inflatable screens, back-to-back 150-inch screens outside, and y'all still trapped inside your homes doing these little 100-inch and 120-inch screens. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Here we go. This is right here. This is the video right here. I made them right here on camera. Because I would never put anybody through something that I can't go through. So I did it myself. Because somebody came in, I tell you, when that guy came in and said out of his mouth, he sat there and said, well, once you do the demonstration yourself, I said, I've been looking for you all day. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been looking for you all day to come in and make that statement. Looking for you all day. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Needed someone to ask me that question. I've been dying to post that demonstration. Thank you so much. Look at that. Made my own black products against my own screen. So if I can do this against my own screen paint, I don't see why you can't do it. What's your excuse? See, Jamie and Partey, the thing you don't know is I don't cut corners. That's what y'all don't like about me. Y'all don't like the fact that I don't cut corners. I won't play y'all game. Y'all game, if I play y'all game with y'all and I do things in the dark and I cut corners and stuff like that, then I'm good with y'all. But because I don't do things on that level, because we basically do things on a whole nother level, we don't play the game y'all play. We don't cut corners. We do things by the book. You don't like that. That's what bothers what you don't like about me. And the only way is you can't basically try to compete with me is to try to tear me down, but you can't do that either. You don't even know what you're coming against, but man, like I said, I got technology I'm working on. You can't even understand. I got technology at 1% that will blow out anything you got. You're so terrified of my new technology, you canceled orders. Partey canceled orders. He said we're gonna put him against a legend. He canceled every single order, sample sheets, all your new screen paints. I got them right downstairs on a stack. Crow, we got multiple stacks on you of cancellations. Scared. Look at that. That's me making my own black paint to put against my own product. I made 4 of them. Did it live on camera. Showed everybody everything I was putting in, how I was making it, everything, the whole 9 yards. Painted it, tested it, put it against my screen downstairs. Where are your test demonstrations? You don't have any at the end of the day. I'm going to post this video right here for y'all. You can't back it up. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I keep my word. I follow through. Now, if I can do this today, you could do that demonstration today. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's what we want to see today. Bare silver screen and everyday black paint. Make those 3 ingredients. Make them live on camera like I'm doing it right here for everybody to see. I even took each one and put them out side by side. You can see they all don't match. They all have a different blend to them. Now, if I can do that and back my product up, I don't see why you can't. So stop crying and whining and stop complaining. So you done made things worse for yourself. Instead of you going and doing those demonstrations and sending a slew of emails, you made things worse for yourself. Now you're going to have to make that product. And I got my demonstration to back it up. When did we do this anyway? Let me see. There you go. That's me testing out the product. Just making sure they don't match. Painted each one of them, one by one, on their own separate sheet. Let them dry. Went downstairs to the demonstration. This is the same thing I'm asking you to do today. I did it myself. I did it last year. You talk all this trash, man. You can't back your product up at the end of the day. Your product supposed to be this thing. Your Cinemax, as you said, was able to match a black screen. Then we gave you a demonstration test on it. It's a goldfish demonstration. That's Starfield. Goldfish. It's just harder than the Starfield. Do the demonstration. Lay your meter flat on the floor. Get it to max out. Do the demonstration with the goldfish and show a piece of cardboard that with black paint. We want to see black paint, no gray, black paint. So you don't try to do anything shicey. It has to be black. Matter of fact, buy a new can and pop it open because you can't trust this individual. And paint that on there and put it against your screen. I want you to blend into that screen in a max out zone as you claimed your product can do this. Then you back it up. You're not going to get on camera anymore. You two jokers don't get on camera anymore and run your mouths. That's the problem. That's why you don't like me. Because at the end of the day, I challenge everything you say. You can't stand that. Someone needs to challenge what you say at the end of the day. Because some of that stuff y'all speak is absolutely bull crap at the end of the day. Partey is freaking off this planet. The stuff he talks about. And for you to talk about you know so much, you don't know Jack Partey. I've been in business longer than you have. You're a newbie considered to me. Everything you developed, I made it already 7 years back. Been there, done it already. You are a newbie. I've been in this field longer than you have. I've had more contracts. I've built more screens. I've painted more screens. I've designed more product than you have. I have more experience than you have. That's how I know all that stuff you're talking about is garbage at the end of the day. And I challenged you on that and you didn't back any of it up. I told you since last year, take that product and put it against your wall downstairs to see if it matched. You haven't done that one yet. What is the difference between, even your instructions are freaking Looney Tune. 2 to 3 for a screen to settle. So what size is 2 to 3 for a screen to settle? Is it a 100 inch or is it 180 inch or is it 135? This takes much more paint than that one takes to dry. So if it's 2 to 3 for the screen to settle, to what size? Because it's not going to be 2 to 3 for this and 2 to 3 for that. That's virtually impossible. These are two different screens. You're talking about 5 to 7 days for a screen to dry. 5 to 7 days for what size? Is it 5 to 7 days for a screen of 100 inch or 135? 135 is going to take longer to dry, so it's going to be more than 5 to 7. Even your time stamp on your video came up incorrect. You said it takes 7 days for your screen to dry. The first video you did was a paint-on demonstration. So that means if it took 7 days and you did it on August the 13th, that means August the 20th, you should have been uploading the final video. You did it at 12 and 13. How is that possible if it takes 7 days? Bullcrap. You don't even know your own product. That's the kind of stuff we see all day long in your videos. Polarization system, stacking system, bullcrap, bullcrap, bullcrap. No, it isn't. Your paint's a very thin paint. You're very thin because you put distilled water in it. You actually thinned out the product. That's what you did. Usually contractors do that. Not saying all contractors, some contractors do that to actually thin out the paint a little bit so they can save a little more money in their back pocket. Bullcrap. You can't explain anything. If you paint the screen again, you get a slighter, brighter, more image. Bullcrap. Back it up. Let's see that happen. Show us a brighter image. Hadn't done that demonstration either. And then after all that talk about polarization and stacking the screen, this is you're building the screen, it's not a paint. Your screen happened to match the same wall paint in your theater room. You got to be kidding me. After going through all that, blah, 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 blah. And your demonstration, you messed up multiple times. 2 times. I memorized your whole instructions before you do. You're supposed to stir the paint each time before use, which will be 4 times. You missed 2 of those in your demonstrations. In your demonstrations, you said 2 inches, it said 3. You mentioned something about a paint pan, but you didn't go any more on it about the paint pan because you realized you messed up. If anyone can paint it in a paint pan, why would you need to put a line in the middle of your screen? If you can just put it in the pan, roll it back and forth, but why would you need to put the line there to begin with? How does that work with the paint sprayer? If someone messes up the screen, how do they repair the screen? So do you do the same 4 processes all over again on one spot? Like say if you got outside and a bird craps on the side of your screen. That's kind of hard to get off your screen. You have to sand that down a little bit. You're going to jack your paint up just to let you know. But you're going to sand the paint down a little bit and you roll right over top of it. You smooth it out because it's going to be bumpy and lumpy when a bird poops on it. So you just sand out that part and try to wash it out the best way you can, but it's not going to look the same way. You're going to have this smear white mark all up and down your screen. And how do you get rid of that? On our end, we just roll over top of it and we're done. But if your screen requires a 4 multi-building surface, that means you're going to have to start off with the first, the second, third, and the fourth. But then wouldn't that make the screen uneven? Because the rest of the screen would have 4 layers on it and that particular part would have 8 layers on it. Or do you do the entire screen all over again? See, they don't like that. But that's what you get for making complicated instructions. Because people are going to ask that question. If the product goes on for the first time and you're telling me that you just have to saturate the screen, that doesn't make any sense. When you paint a screen, you're saturating it anyway. Paint is wet, not dry. So you're going to saturate it anyway. If I'm going to paint my walls in here blue, they're going to be saturated. They're going to be wet because the paint is wet. So why would I have to pre-wet the walls to add paint on it that's already wet? Doesn't make any sense. You don't even know how a fusion system works. You don't understand how fusion works. Fusion is other products or whatever the chemicals blending together. So they blend together to react to actually turn into something else. You know, like when you take sugar and you put water in it and you heat it up and turns into caramel, it kind of a syrupy kind of look to it. It's the heat that causes it to fuse, the water and the sugar to fuse. Because if you take water and you put it on top, it's just basically just a lumpy clumpy. But the minute you put heat onto it, it actually fuses. It becomes a liquid, like a liquid kind of sugar. It has to have a reaction to trigger it. But you're telling us that you paint a screen the first time, and if it's dry to the touch, how would that be able to interact with the second if it's dry to the touch? Now, if you were spraying it on and it was somewhat semi-wet and you hit it again, then those two would dry together and that would cause a reaction. But then again, what kind of reaction would you get from it? What does one cause to another? Which means now you have to do a breakdown. Which means if you do a screen, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens if we take out 1 and 2, leave 3 and 4? What reaction would that be to the screen that actually has 1, 2, 3, 4? You break it down to show exactly what would happen if a customer missed those particular steps. What would be the outcome of the screen? Would it have better color? Would it have better contrast, or less color, or less contrast? See, that's the kind of stuff they don't like from me. Because I will basically tear down. Now, I'm this hard on you. How much harder do you think I am on my own products? All right, there you go. Difference between you is I was raised military. That's why. I didn't get that whole, I'll hold your hand through the whole situation and hug you and everything's gonna be. No, I wasn't raised that way. Definitely wasn't raised that way. I was raised that get that bullcrap out of my face, get it done right the first time, and then come back. Don't walk into this room until you get that job done the right way. Don't insult me at the end of the day. That's where I was raised. That's why my products are better than y'all's. That's why I work harder than y'all. That's why I have better results than y'all. Because y'all used to cutting corners, cutting corners, cutting corners, cutting corners. I'm not blaming this on your parents. Your parents can be excellent people. You just could be a lazy person at the end of the day. It could be that too. But anyway, yeah, you just have too many holes in your instructions. Way too many holes in your instructions. Now, as I'm having this conversation with you, you can watch me, Crow, make these products that I put against my own screen, something I've been asking you to do from day one, which you will be doing today. Or just don't come on YouTube. Skip YouTube for the whole day. Yeah, just a whole bunch of bullcrap. Polarization. That's bullcrap. So, let me explain to you about the whole fusion and building the system. Of course, you can't use a roller with that because if you roll it on the first time, right, and the screen is slightly, say, wet, and you roll a second one, you have the risk of what they call cross-contamination, which means you have the paint from the previous landing on the last application, or actually last application on the previous, and it causes the screen to have this smear look to it because you're running a roller coaster. Now, if you're using a paint sprayer, it's a little easier because you spray it on, let it dry, and just a little bit, and then you hit it again, and then that causes it to fuse. But what kind of fusion does it cause? What's the reaction of it? Because anyone can spray one screen and put another one on it. What's the reaction? So now you're going to have to do a reaction video on top of that to back that up. See how it goes on and on and on? That's the fun part of it all, but you guys don't consider it to be fun because you're lazy. So anyway, end of the day, if I roll a screen on and if it's dry to the touch, there's no way in the world that's going to be to interact with the screen I'm about to roll on top of it. They call that layers. All right. So say red wall over here. See my red wall over here? If I paint that wall blue, green, and yellow, and then I paint it red, the blue, green, and yellow, it's not going to affect the outcome of the red. It's going to be red. No matter what, it's going to be red, period. If he's saying that you put another coat on it to basically get to react a little better, that's not going to work either. If I paint it with the same paint that's red, which is showstopper, it's still going to be the same paint that's red. Nothing's going to change. No one's going to say, oh, if you paint this wall blue, it's going to change because you painted give it another coat. No, it's just going to be the same thing. That's it. Unless you can show us that theory actually works. Now that 5 to 7 business days, that in 5 to 7 days of your screen drying, you did that to yourself. Who in their right mind is going to wait 4 applications on the screen? You got to wait 2 to 3 for the screen to settle for each application. And then you have to turn around and you have to wait another additional 2 to 3 days for the screen to settle, and then there's 7 days for the screen to dry. Who would do that to themselves at the end of the day? And clearly, you didn't do it in your own video. Because like I said, your timestamp, when I was looking at your timestamp, I was like, wait a minute, if you did this freaking 7 days for the screen to dry, he did this on the 13th. That means this screen video should be saying August the 20th. Your video don't say August the 20th. Anyone can check that. Go to your webpage and look at your 2 videos. One showing you painting the screen, one showing you presenting the screen. The timestamps are way off. So this is what you got to do, Jamie. See this right here? You're going to have to make that product. Now, this is our product right here. That's our black screen paint in a fully lit environment. This is what you're going to have to be able to back up. What's the difference? You see this right here? That's the paint I made upstairs on my kitchen. This is our product right here. This is what you're going to have to do. You got to put it against your product. And you have to show that there's a difference between night and day. They can't match. Now, I did that against my own product. This is something I've never seen you do against your own product. What is the difference? Even more curious, I want to know. Once you do that black and white paint test, if he does it, we know he's not going to do it. But if you do it, I'm even more curious, what is the difference between everyday grade primer? Say somebody would have went out and just bought everyday grade primer. Bullseye makes some really good grade primers. They make in different colors. Get light, get mid-gray, and then make a dark gray in Bullseye. Put those against your products. And when you do this, we don't want you sitting up on top of the screen at a finger distance. No, we want you sitting back 13 feet. Oh, I forgot to add that too. When you do this demonstration, you got to be 12 to 13 feet back from the screen. You can't be sitting up on top of the screen. If you got to get that close to a screen to show a difference, there's something wrong there. Because no one in their right mind is going to be sitting that close to a 100-inch screen. They're going to be sitting at a distance. So bring the camera all the way back to where those windows are at. Hit that full 13 feet back. Because I know somewhere between where your projector sits and so it's about 8 feet. Not the P2. I'm talking about the other one he had. The Optima was sitting between 8 feet in there. Bring that thing back. Mine sits 14 feet in the max out zone. So stand back at 14 feet and show a difference between night and day. See this? Watch this, Jamie. Look at that very carefully. That's what you got to do. See, I can show you a difference between my product and black paint that I can make right there on camera live. Can you do that? That's what you're requested to do today. I'm going to put the link right here. I did that about a year ago, so you should already have that done. Shouldn't take you long to get that done. Let me see what's that video that we need right here. Talk a whole lot of trash, man. See what happens? Every time you come in, it doesn't bother me when he sends me these emails. I just give you harder and harder work to do. That's all. Run your mouth and just give you harder work to do. Every time you run your mouth, I'll give you a challenge. Back it up. I'm not going to give you a challenge I can't do. I'm going to pass my times here. I got to get out of here. Never going to give you a challenge that I can't do. Because it wouldn't be fair. Let me see. We need, that one we got. Where's that one right here? Oh, there we go. There's the video right there. And I'll even put in big caps here. Must watch. There's a tablecloth at the bottom. Because I'm not going to, people want to sit there and say, oh, but you can't back it. Yeah, I kind of can back them up. All those test demonstrations are all paint demonstrations against my products. Fabrics, everything. All that. We even have tests against our gunmetals. All tests right there. All done. All done. All done. All done. All done. All done. Back your product up. Stop whining like a little baby. That's why we call you a crybaby. Because all you do is whine and cry about what you can't do, what you can't do. Get it done. My goodness. Never heard somebody whine and cry so much in my life. And meanwhile, since you're not doing the tablecloths today, we'll do more demonstrations against our stuff against the tablecloths. I love doing those tests. There we go. See, right there. I'm going over to Amazon and buy myself a tablecloth, which is something you should be doing. We sent you the links multiple times and you still haven't done it. Look at this. This is how much you fear us, Crow. We fear y'all. Look at it. Refund. Refund, refund, refund. Money put back to the account. Refund. Refund, refund, refund. Money put back to the account. Refund. This is how many times they cancel on us over and over again. Refund, refund. And then after, let me tell you something real quick. Then after, we're going to call y'all the Cancel Kings. You and Crow, Partey and Crow are the Cancel Kings. That's just a nickname y'all got now from now on. This is what makes it even, and real quick before I leave, this is what makes it even more funnier. Y'all sent us invites to buy. So they got mad at us, sent us invites, for everybody to know this, sent us invites to buy from them. Go ahead and buy from us. Go ahead, buy all you want. This is the email Crow sent directly to us, telling us to buy what we want. And then Partey's on his side, he's walking around his back here talking about how I canceled on him over and over and over again. But yet, we got nothing but cancellations from you guys. This is you telling me to buy all you want? This is the email you sent to me, and I got a slew of canceled orders from you? You even sent me the link to go purchase from you. Order all you want and done. This is why I say his spelling is really bad. Enough with all the blank blank. Here is the sites. Order all you want and be done. Not like you, I am a professional. This does not look like professional material when you got a slew of cancellations over and over and over again. So badly that you started putting messages on there about harassment. How do you scream harassment when you basically, at the end of the day, give a person an invite to purchase from you? This is last year. Look at this. How do you do that? How do you freaking complain about somebody harassing you when you clearly give them an invite to buy? So when we buy from you, now it's a harassment. Look at this. Even worse than that. Look at this right here. Got records on all of y'all. Y'all don't have nothing on me like this at all, period, because you've never ordered from me. Here we go. We got, where we at right here? Canceled orders, Partey. Got your list in here too. Look at all the canceled orders. Money back to the account, refund from Partey. Yeah, we got a record on both of y'all. Money put back to the account. Money put back to the account. Refund, refund, refund. All from Partey. That's when we purchased your item right there, right? No sooner we purchase the item, money go bam, right back into the account. Y'all talk too much trash. At the end of the day, I got an email account full of y'all cancellations. Partey in his back here running his mouth about talking about, we recorded that. We recorded that. We played it every time we went back and bought. He put that money back in our account. Oh, he canceled. He canceled. I'm still waiting for your order to come through. I got you and Park, got you and Crow sitting on my table right now. I'm waiting for y'all money to come through. Y'all scared of us at the end of the day. That's what it comes down to. I got all this on y'all. Y'all don't have nothing on me. Put that money right back in my account. Partey's is even more interesting than Crow's. I'll tell you why. Because we ordered all three of his. He had his 2022 screen paints. He called them being the best. We ordered all three of them. The money went back in the account so fast, I never had to take extra money out of my account. As a matter of fact, we got the first one. First, I bought the Vega, canceled, money back in the account. Then we bought the samples, money went back in the account. Bought the samples again, money went back in the account. When we bought the first Vega, he closed the account. He sat there and shut down the shopping cart because he wasn't going to allow us to order again. He got scared. Then we went back in and we ordered the samples. Got a $20 one, gave us back the money. Went back and got a $40 one, two of them, gave us back the money. Then he shut down that shopping cart to keep us from ordering again. Talking all this trash. Then you come back in 2022 with these three products. I ordered the first one. Money went back in my account. Ordered the second one. And in the middle of the second one, I said, when the money went back in our account, I said, I'm going to go order again because now I know I'm not going to get the product, but I want the third one for my collection. That's what I said. The minute I go to click on the shopping cart to get the third one, he pulled this page. Pulled the entire marketing page. Got a 404 error code that popped up showing us that the page was no longer there. Not the website, the do-it-yourself page that basically allows you to buy the products. That's how scared he was. He pulled his entire marketplace. As a matter of fact, let me go grab that one too and bring it up and post it too. But we're the ones that's supposed to be afraid. We're the ones that's supposed to be canceling orders. You know, we're the ones supposed to be this, that, and the other. And it's funny. You guys are funny. Let's see. I'm gonna add that cinnamon mix because it is what it is, but we're gonna change it. I'm gonna reverse engineer. I'm gonna change it to something else. We're gonna make it the Theater Max. That's what we're gonna make it. And I want you to do a demonstration of the Theater Max versus the Cinemax today. If you can't back it up, it's ours automatically. You forfeit. I'm giving you the option. I'll give you that tomorrow. Can be busy today. Tomorrow I'll give you that option. All your screen paints that we have here, we're gonna reverse engineer them. You have an option to back them up. If you can't back up the ingredients that we're going to be displaying, then at the end of the day, we take them. Now you can sit there and say, "Oh, I got a black legend." Knock yourself out. You're an idiot. Because in the day you sat there and say you had a black legend, you didn't even do any of the testing. Have you did the 18 screen certified on a black legend yet? You said you claim you had black paint, any of that stuff at all? Any of those tests? Oh, you just make it and just claim you made it without the test. Okay, I see how that works. It don't work that way. I'm sorry. You have to actually show you have it. But in your product, we can match your product with anything we want. So at the end of the day, yeah, I can reverse engineer your stuff, make it slightly better than what it is, and then post on additional one. And you can't do anything about it because at the end of the day, you can't back your own product to a tablecloth. Look at that. 5 cancellations from Barte. Cancellations. I'm going to do cancellations. Well, cancellations. Y'all just cancel left and right. Cancel, refund, put money back into the account. I'm going to make a video, not today because I have a busy day. We're going to make a video called The Cancel Kings. Parte, y'all the Cancel Kings at the end of the day. Y'all can't back your products up. Pulling down y'all freaking account, deleting eBay accounts left and right. Come on now. Look at that. Even sat there and said no to your customers that you weren't even going to back your own products up. Got that too. Look at that. Money put back in our account from Parte, $40. Look at that. Look at the stuff we have on you all day. Y'all just give us tons of information. Case closed, you lost your freaking claim. Even PayPal saw through your scammy website and said, nope, guess what? Put the money back in his account. Case closed in our favor. Crow lost his case. Man, look at this. Doesn't make any sense. Making the Cinemax. Yeah, we made your product right there, the Cinemax. And the thing about it, we made it right on camera and it blended right in. I asked you to do the same demonstration. You put the ingredients right there for you to make. Did he do the demonstration? Nope. Didn't do it. All he did was cry about labels. No, Crow got scared and changed his eBay account. See, this is stuff y'all don't know about. We got all this stuff and recorded. Right there in the middle of a live stream, he changed his account to MicroStrategy US. Even when you go on his account, it looks sketchy. Because if you click on his tag, what happens is it doesn't bring you, it brings you to a blank channel. You got to switch over to video to see the actual page. Scammy stuff. Another refund from Parte right there. Money put back in the account. Refund from Parte right there. Order canceled. Money put right back in account. Cancel from Crow right there. Money put back in the account. Are you kidding me? Orders canceled from Parte. Money put back in account. Back to back to back. Y'all just basically giving us back our money. Can't back your products up. I can hit you and Crow today at the same time. I can place orders from him and all that money will go right back into my account. You can't back your work. It's embarrassing. Look at that. Match you against the tablecloth. We asked you to do that challenge. That was 3 weeks ago. We asked you to do that challenge. Didn't back it up yet. Placed an order right there requesting for restock. We had to request him to restock his products. We were trying to get the other screen paints, the black ones he had. We had to request him to ask him, you can restock so we can buy? We're trying to buy from you right now. Yeah, we had to request him to restock. Why are your shopping carts closed? Went back in every day checking for your shopping carts to see why they closed, why are your shopping carts closed? I don't think we're having a problem with orders. We're good. I don't think we're having a problem with orders. We're good. I don't think we're having a problem with orders. We're good. I don't think we're having a problem with orders. We're good. Yeah, you talk too much trash, man. At the end of the day, like I said, you want to be embarrassed. I'll embarrass you pretty bad. I'll drop 1,000. I'll order everything that you got in your account right now, his. Just like when you sat there on camera. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing when Crow got on that video and he sat there and said, when he sat in that chair, all he does is talk behind camera. All he does is talk trash. I can back it up. I can show you documents, emails. I can back it up. Y'all can't. All he does is sit behind the camera and talk about cancellations. Well, here, right here, he canceled on Ken. Where's the documents? Where's the proof? As a matter of fact, when he made that statement, we embarrassed y'all so badly in that demonstration that I went onto this man's account and I ordered every screen paint he had in his samples and played the video back of him saying that I canceled from him. Your monument was downstairs. The only reason why I removed it because of religion purposes, because I can't hold trophies over my enemies. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You guys canceled. You sat there in that video talking about how that was my email, cursing him out. We went back and showed you, no, this is my email that he got from us. Anytime you get an email from somebody, it doesn't say you. That's your name is you. It says your name. It says the email and your name, who it came from on the account. How dumb do you think people are at the end of the day? That's our email you sent to us. So we outed you on that, and you both committing that dumb nonsense at the end of the day. And not only that, he said he canceled. We still haven't got an order from Partey yet. We're still waiting. Both of y'all. You can't afford the paint. Is that the problem? What you waiting for? Place the order so we can ship it out to you. But on the other hand, when it comes to you guys, you're claiming that, oh, yeah, he talks all this trash and we finally got a video from canceling the order. No, you don't have a video from canceling the order because you never placed the order to begin with. We're still waiting. But we have cancellations on you guys. So please show me your eBay email account today showing any cancel orders from me. 1. You can't do it. But we can with no problem. Here are your cancellations. All your cancellations, Partey. Come out of here. Bouncing the crows right now. Look at crows. Boom. All your cancellations. All your cancellations. All your cancellations. You got to be kidding me. Y'all talk mad trash for somebody who cannot back your products up at the end of the day. Now, Partey, cancel this order right there. We got samples were canceled. Crows mixes were canceled. Both of them try to sit on orders to change this freaking accounts to something called MicroStrategy US, trying to hide information. The outcome for y'all has been bad. Sent this black paint, proving that you are a scammer at the end of the day. You try to scam me and give me black paint, you lost the claim of PayPal. Even PayPal sold to that nonsense. But anytime I come on here, I'm not going to just talk for the sake of just talking. I'm going to show you documents. I'm going to back my product up, as I always do. I always show documents. Y'all try to show a document and y'all went in and clearly y'all faked the document. We have the actual email over here. How dumb can you be at the end of the day? There you go, Partey. That's why you got slapped in a lawsuit for that right there. You got slapped in a lawsuit. That picture right there. That's what he's getting sued over. That picture right there. You can't take someone's picture, number one, without their permission. And you can't take their picture and defile it and repost it on the internet. That's what you're getting sued over. That one little mistake right there. That's what got you sued. I told you got a nice piece of land out there. Don't let me get my hands on it. I warned you, didn't I? Well, you claim to be rich. We'll see how rich you are, how much we can take from you at the end of the day. I told you, don't do dumb stuff like that. That's why you don't see me doing dumb stuff. People, so you can understand this, you know, if you don't believe, you go talk to an attorney about it. And they'll tell you at the end of the day, no, you cannot use someone's pictures without their permission. And you can't defile their pictures and repost them. You can be sued for this. So next time you want to follow the same actions and you do it to somebody that finds out, and guess what? You got a lawsuit slapped on you. Yes, you can. No, or nothing at the end of the day. I gotta get back to work too. I got things to do. We're already wasting too much time on this mess. All right, I gotta get back to work. I'm wasting too much time on this. I'll find the video and post up there, but I can't waste any more time on this nonsense at the end of the day. Because I said before, these two are not gonna back anything up, and I'm not wasting any more time on them. Partey, I will be seeing you in court shortly, real soon. And like I said, Crow and y'all, if y'all don't believe y'all can't sue y'all, talk to a lawyer. Ask him. Say, hey, and a real one too, not someone sitting in your backyard without basically, that's another thing too. got somebody that posed as a lawyer. How sad can you be? We are still requesting for this fellow's information in the law firm he works for, which I still haven't seen any documents yet. What law firm he works for? Where are the documents at? Still nothing at all, period. Y'all just come on there. See, much like y'all screen paint, y'all come on there and y'all make up stuff as y'all go along. Much like y'all say y'all have these ties with this, that, and the other, and you're just making it up as you go along. You're not doing nothing at the end of the day. That's it. What are we doing today? We're designing gamer paint today. Oh, we are doing gamer paint today. I gotta check my account too. We're doing gamer paint today. Ooh, I love working with gamer paint. All right. Oh, the motorizers too. I've done the motorizers are wow. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going back to work. I got things to do. All right, with that being said, whatever I'll post on there, but yeah, when I get done my demonstrations and things I got to do for the day, we're putting those links up, and we're expecting for those demonstrations to be done today. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's what we want, and we want them actually off of this video right here. So we're going to use your tutorial video. I think we got it right here, right? Is this a tutorial video on here? No, that's not the tutorial. What's the tutorial video? Where's the tutorial video we got of his product? That's what we want. I want that tutorial video. Let me see if we got it in here. I want that tutorial video. Let me see. We got it in here. That's the ones we just sent to him. So that's already set up. That's good to go. I want that tutorial video. We're going to put this challenge, keep in mind, just so you don't ignore this challenge will be posted to all sites by today, which means we're going to have it posted on our Facebook pages. We're going to have this posted on right on the account for the Digital One, right there in the front, big video player right there, asking you to back your products up to this video. Well, you want to come and you want to send me a slew of emails. What do you think was going to happen at the end? It's interesting that the stuff we asked you to do is stuff you should have been doing a long time ago. A long time ago, you should have been doing this, but you refuse to do this. Fernando Gonzalez, you refuse to do these demonstrations. So what is the difference between your product and a black and white paint? I want to know. Everybody wants to know. We already found it over here. It's the same thing. So what's the difference? So either you get it done or we're going to post it anyway. It doesn't make a difference. We'll post it anyway. It should be posted. You should be able to show a difference. Let me see. I want to test out my lights too. I had a chance to test them out yesterday. Is this it right here? We got one on here. We got one on here. Oh yeah, we do have it on here. It is on here. Yeah, this one we need. This right here. This one, the Cinemax. That's the Raven. No, that's the Raven. Let me see. Scan mixes for $40. Let me see. Here it is right here. This is it. This should be right there. This is what we're going to post. Now this is going on the blacklist tonight. It's going on the blacklist. This is you in your video making this product. This is the video you deleted off your account showing you making a black and white screen paint mix. This is what we want to see. We want to see 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one you do 2 tablespoons on this one. Now, unlike you, when you sit there and say that, oh, he's a scammer, I'm a scammer this, I'm a scammer that, and you show black paint, and this is supposed to be us, we can come on there and back our products at 100%. But can you back up this claim right here? This is you in your actual video doing this demonstration. You don't have any videos of me taking black paint and pouring it into a container, putting a label on it, saying, oh, this is how we make our product. You don't have that. But we do have a demonstration of you making a black and white paint. So at the end of the day, can you back up this claim that your products don't match what we have here in the video? You know what? We're going to do this now because I got to tune into this later because I'm tired when I get back up. We're going to put this challenge in right now for you. I'll be back. Thank you all for watching and God bless. Like I said, at the end of the day, we deal with this individual from time to time. And this is all he does is just fake demonstrations. But I got to get back to work. But I want to do this one right here, get this out of the way so we can put this up. So I can have this ready to start linking this up to the other sites. All right, got to go. God bless.